You got the Q's, I got the A's. Let's do this. So I asked you guys on my community post to give me some questions and I will answer them. I'll answer anything truthfully. Well, honestly, some people asked for some really personal information. So maybe not everything, but most things. Oh my gosh, 654 responses to this. You guys are amazing. Thank you all for asking questions. It seems like there's a lot of Dandy's World questions in here and a lot of repeat questions. So I'll just kind of go down the list and we'll answer them. And if we already answered the question, I guess we'll just skip it. Starting with @pin BFDI, who says, what map do you hate in Dandy's World? You know that map that has that middle room that's kind of a square and then it has the two side rooms where the elevators are with the little gap in the middle? This one right here. I guess it's called the greenhouse. At least currently. It used to be other ones, but they've reworked those, so maybe they'll rework that one too. But it's not terrible. It's just my least favorite. Next question. This one is from @RenatadaraZ9387, who asks, will you ever do a round with your subscribers? Funny you should mention that. Renatadaraz. In a little over a week, my parents are coming and yoinking our daughter back to Colorado with them. So we're gonna have a 5-day gap without Ari. So I'm actually planning on doing some live streaming while that's happening. Normally, I do not have any time to live stream during my day, but those 5 days, I'm gonna have so much time to live stream. So in those live streams, yes, absolutely, I will be playing with you guys. I actually cannot wait to do it. Next question. I'm dizzy. Let's see if I can find a non-Dandy's World question. Oh, here we go. @ColoredSharky asks, do you have any hobbies outside of YouTube? Does being a dad count as a hobby? For everybody who does not know, we have a daughter. She is almost 17 months old already, which is crazy. So basically my days are spent waking up, doing YouTube, hanging out with our daughter, going to bed. That's my life every single day. I guess you could consider just general gaming a hobby, but there's only one other game that I play besides Dandy's World, and that's Overwatch. Next question. Oh. @funwithjj-rj7np asks, what religion are you? I am a Christian. Praise Jesus. I literally couldn't do anything without him. Okay, there are so many questions asking me what is my favorite tune in Dandy's World. If you had asked me this like 6 weeks ago, I would have said Astro, because I love my boy Astro. He's just the best. But then Blot came out and now I'm pretty sure it's Blot. If you ask me what my favorite main is, I'm saying Astro. If you ask me my favorite tune, like in general, I think it's Blot, especially for gameplay. Blot is just so well-rounded. Ability, amazing. Stats, amazing. @Fries IDFB says, what is your favorite game on Roblox? It's, I would say Dandy's World. @Linda Dalicus asks, what is your favorite color? I don't know if this counts for an answer for this, but I really like the combination of like pink and like a teal, like an aqua blue. Basically Flight's colors. I really like Flight's colors combined together. @Kelsey Solberg asks, Q&A, do you have any tips on getting mains faster? My main tip would be get Roger, of course. If you don't have Roger, Roger gives you so much extra research, so make sure you have Roger. And secondly, try to get into games with distractors the best you can, because you're gonna get farther if you have distractors. But make sure when you do get a main on your floor and you're getting research, wait till the end of the round, go outside the elevator, and once the distractor runs past you, then you say, hello, give me your research, and then go in the elevator. Otherwise, you're gonna ruin the distractor's time and it's gonna be bad for everybody. Next question. Hi. I'm down here. @Victorian Plays asks, what state do you live in? I live in Florida. What other games do you play besides Dandy's World? Basically just Overwatch. The way that I play games is usually I'll have one game, maybe 2 games that I play, and I'll play them for like 5 years straight. And then I'll stop and I'll move on to another game and I'll play that game for 5 years straight. My brain and my schedule can't handle too much at a time. All right, I sorted it by newest comments to get some fresh questions in here. Let's do it. @LoveRinahan7822 asks, would you make another OC? And the answer is yes. I actually, when I'm doing my 5 days of potential live streamings in a couple weeks, I want to make an OC with you guys. I want to get a live stream going where we make an OC together, and it will be the community OC. I think it would be a lot of fun. @KimiuB7Q says, how did you get Shelly? I was actually invited to a fossil dig site out in the middle of the desert, and we were just hammering away at this stone, and as soon as we saw a little crack in it, we all freaked out. We like turned around, we're like, this is insane. And we peeled it open, we peeled open the rock, and Shelly was sitting right there. And so we just took her, we put her in our pocket, and we never looked back. Please don't tell the authorities. Cool Pro just asked, can I be in the video? Yes, you can be in the video. What is your profile picture? Mizuka Heralol. That's quite the username. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. What's the worst trinkets in your opinion? Multiple answers, please. My multiple answers are gonna be brick and coal, because both of them give you negative effects, and who likes negative effects? Anetta says, I need goob, can I get him? If you put your heart and your mind and all of the energy you have in this universe into getting him, yeah, you can get him. I see a lot of questions like this one from Anthony Luis Martinez, who says, how do you get a lot of eyecore and be a pro? My best tips for getting a lot of eyecore is make sure you get every single capsule research on every single floor you play. And again, try to play with the distractor so that you can get really, really far and get a lot of eyecore. I think I sometimes get like 600 or 700 eyecore in a run. So if you get really, really far, you can get a lot of eyecore. Oh my gosh, Pokeboy says, why is your most popular video on your channel just butt cheeks? How old is that video? 7 years ago? YouTube was very different back then. Oh, at Tazver Patel 5232 asks, why did you start YouTube and what is your favorite Dandy's World tune? Favorite Dandy's World tune? We already asked that one. Astro/Blot. Why did I start doing YouTube though? This is quite an old story at this point. There I was, 2015. Just graduated college. My whole family left me in Florida. I had no idea what to do with my life. So I went up to Atlanta to try to get a job. Couldn't get a job, had nothing to do in Atlanta. Got really sad and really lonely. Watched a lot of YouTube videos. Was like, wait a minute, if I also do YouTube videos, I'll actually get to talk to somebody, even if it's nobody. That's basically it. I lived in Atlanta at the time and I had nothing to do with my time. I didn't have any friends, I knew nobody, I just randomly went there. And I had thought about doing YouTube for a really long time and I said, you know what? Why don't we just try it? And then I ended up getting a job in Los Angeles. Then I moved to Los Angeles and I did like a full-time job plus YouTube for a while. And then I decided I didn't want to do that job anymore and just wanted to do YouTube. And the rest is history. Gugu856 asks, do you actually have a baby? And are you with money in your pockets? Well, the first answer is yes, we do actually have a baby. And therefore, the second answer is no. We do not have money in our pocket. These bad boys are empty. It is officially time in the YouTube video where we are going to be speed rounding the questions. So, here we go. Rapid fire questions, rapid fire answers. We're gonna keep it short, we're gonna keep it fast, we're gonna keep it simple. Let's go. Who is your least favorite tune? Flutter. Out of all the glowing tunes, which is your favorite? Astro. If you could choose, what do you think your favorite event tune, Easter or Christmas? I would say probably Ginger. What is the best tune in the whole game? I'm new, so I don't know. Depends on your playstyle. Why is Twisted Dandy a lethal? Because he's hungry. What is your favorite thing about the Dandy's World? The lore, the gameplay, the maps, and the aesthetics of the overall thing. What is your uploading schedule? 4 p.m. EST Tuesdays, 4 p.m. EST Thursdays, and try to be around 12:30 p.m. EST on Saturdays if I can. What is your favorite thing to do when you're not recording? Hang out with the baby. If all the tunes were fighting against Dandy, who would win? Probably Dandy. What's your motivation to start playing Dandy's World? I'm addicted. What's your opinion on Dandy's World? I love it. What was your starter tune? Foxton. What's your highest floor? 31. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I do plan on doing more Q&As in the future, and of course when I'm live streaming, it's basically just a giant Q&A. So when I do my live streams, come out, ask any questions you didn't get an answer to, and I would love to answer you all. Also, I want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you. I have been having so much fun making YouTube videos lately, and it's just the biggest blessing in the entire world. Every single one of you make me happy every single day. I read your comments and I just smile consistently. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for being here. I am so blessed and so lucky to have every single one of you. If you want to see more from me, watch this video right here that I am upholding. Oh my gosh, I'm watching it. Whoa, that's a crazy video. Definitely go check that one out. What the heck? I can't believe that happened in that video. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, go check that out.